This is Mark Summers, and I double dare you to listen to the 3CT podcast.
Brother John used it too.
Well, that's originally why I got it. For John. So you wash it, but it's mostly for the urine. He's just a little boy.
Well, and you probably rewash your reusable diapers too, so you get a 2-for-1 special.
I throw them in there together.
Well, yeah, I mean it's laundry day.
Yeah, and I'm not getting disposable, okay? Because I care about the environment and I care about the future for my children.
Well, that depends.
Died laughing.
Sorry,
Died laughing.
Yes. Now, is everybody getting ready for Groundhog's Day? It's coming up quick.
It is. It's quickly approaching. But no, I'm not getting ready.
A couple weeks away. Anybody drown Mountjoy Mini yet, or?
You want to come out to see Mountjoy Mini this year?
You couldn't pay me.
I bet I could. I remember back in the day you'd come out to see Mountjoy Mini for a nickel.
Nope, that is not your bit. Knock it off.
For a nickel.
Yeah, we know where that bit came from. You can't steal that.
Yeah, no.
Come on, Mark.
I wonder where he got it.
See, I would credit with making that up himself. You probably saw it on like the Newlywed Game or something.
Did you? I hate the Newlywed Game. It's one of the few game shows I hate.
That actually surprises me.
Yeah.
That shocks me.
If I have to watch one, it's going to be with Bob Eubanks. Any other host, I ain't watching.
I mean, why would you have to watch them?
Well, it's the only thing that comes in on the Super Box, Matt.
Not the Super Box. You know what show I absolutely love, and I'll watch it anytime it's on, is Classic Concentration with Alistair Beck from like early 90s.
I feel bad for you.
I don't think I've ever watched an episode of Concentration.
I don't think I ever have either. I'll be honest.
This conversation is actually a good segue to one of my blind rankings, if we want to hop right into that.
Oh, listen how mad those dogs got, those sleeping dogs, when Mark started talking about horrible game shows on.
I started talking about Classic Concentration.
Listen to them.
I feel them. I feel their pain.
All right, yeah, man. Matt, go ahead.
All right. First one, we have game shows
that
we are going to be blindly ranking.
Look at Mark stumbling into a segue.
I know. How about it?
Well, he had one night of hosting, and now he's all.
Well, I had to change my original blind rankings once Tim said he was tapping out because I wanted to allow Mark to participate in some of these. All right, so first one on the list, gentlemen, we have Jeopardy.
It's a good one. Probably the best trivia style game show out there.
It is not my number one game show. I would put it at like 2 or 3, probably.
I'm at a 2 or a 3 as well. Mark?
I'd go for a 3.
A 3 for Jeopardy?
Yeah, I'm fine with a 3.
I can land at 3.
All right. Next we have Wheel of Fortune.
I like when Chuck Lorre hosted and people used to shop.
You would
love that. Yeah, that's stupid.
The shopping for prizes was great. I loved the shopping for prizes too.
Smokey, do you want the rest on a gift certificate or an account?
Gift certificate. Always take the gift certificate.
I always liked Wheel a little bit more because I could get the answers right a lot more than I would on Jeopardy. Even still to this
Growing up, I agree with you. Right.
I'm still a wheelman.
Wheel. I'm okay with 2.
I like 2.
All right,
2?
I'll go with 2.
Mark, you seem disappointed with that.
I'd probably push it to 4.
By the way, it's probably good Tim's not here because I remember how upset he got when he found out that Ryan Seacrest was going to host Wheel of Fortune.
He was upset.
But I think Ryan Seacrest does a really good job.
I've not watched a minute of it with Ryan.
He's good. He's good. It's a good watch. It still feels like Wheel.
In fact, I'm just now remembering that even happened.
Yeah.
You thought
And it's not past Sajak anymore.
Yeah. And I feel like
All right.
Ryan Seacrest probably better dude than Pat
Probably.
Sajak.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, probably.
He's like Jimmy Hart. If there's a red light on that camera, Ryan Seacrest is in front of it.
That's right.
That's a fair point.
All right. Next on the list, we have the classic sick day game show, The Price is Right.
Number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
But it has to be Bob Barker as the host. Bob Barker?
Nope. This is The Price is Right with Drew Carey.
It's still one.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Drew,
I don't mind Drew Carey.
I think Drew
I
does
don't mind
good.
Drew Carey.
Drew
He's
does
been
good.
doing it for a while now, right? It's been years.
How many years? It has been quite a few years.
I'm gonna guess it's been 6 years.
I think it might even be more. I'm gonna say
It might be more.
I'm gonna
10?
say 8, and I haven't gotten it up yet. No fucking way. 2007?
Wow. Almost 20.
Wow.
No. How was
Holy hell!
That is wild.
My dumb
I
ass
was-
guessed 6.
I was
Jesus.
thinking like 10 maybe, but
Wow.
we're at 18 this year.
Yeah, Drew Carey's first episode aired October 15th, 2007.
That
Holy
is
shit!
insane.
What is time?
What is time?
Unreal.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah,
All
I
right,
think Drew
next.
does a great job.
Next on the list, we have Press Your Luck.
Fuck.
Oh man.
This should have been 2.
It would have been 3 for me. It actually would be higher than Jeopardy for me. I got to go
This
4.
doesn't
There's
have
no
to be
way.
4.
There's no way this is a 5.
That's my favorite game show.
I
of all
love
time.
Press Your Luck.
I was just watching it last night.
I know.
And
No.
not that bullshit whammy show.
No, Whammy was
crap.
bullshit. But I
Yeah.
think the one that's out on ABC now with Elizabeth Banks
I love it.
is good
Yeah.
because it's the
Yeah.
classic.
Yep. All right, so then we have our number 5 spot left, and that goes to something I would have had much higher: Supermarket Sweep.
Oh damn!
They're all so good.
Now, Matt, when you're in the checkout and you hear the beep, what do you think?
I do love Supermarket Sweep. If you ever
love that
no
game.
matter what TV you have, or if you have pull up the Roku channel or fucking
Or the
any
Superbox.
free streaming service, they have a Bob Barker Years Price is Right channel. They have a current Price is Right channel, and they have a Supermarket Sweep channel.
Now this is years ago. I remember the Game Show Network used to have an hour block. It was Supermarket Sweep in the first half an hour, and then what was the one with the mall? We had to run up the stairs, shop till you drop,
After you
Oh
Yep.
shit!
Yeah.
I forgot about that show.
and they would have to go to the jewelry store, or whatever, and grab the box and run down with it. Yeah, shop till you drop.
I forgot about that.
There
That
was
was a
always
good one
that
too.
hour block, and I loved watching both of those shows. Yeah, Supermarket Sweep would be higher,
Yeah.
and
Oh, man.
Jeopardy would be number 5.
Yeah, that's what's
If
wild is
I
I
had
would
to redo
is
that,
I would keep
Jeopardy would
bumping
be
down
5.
because as a kid I didn't like Jeopardy at all.
Well, we were dumb.
Right. It's only been in recent years, or when I can't remember if it wasn't ESPN. It actually might have been a streaming service. Did Sports Jeopardy and Dan Patrick hosted it.
Hmm.
That one I was locked in on.
Has
Now,
anybody
Jen-
watched Colin Jost's? It's on Prime. It's pop culture, or it's very today.
I forgot
I'd
today.
enjoy that, but no, I haven't.
It is.
Today.
It is quite enjoyable.
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
And Jost doesn't do a horrible job hosting, which is shocking to me because I'm not a big Colin Jost guy, but he hosts really well.
So you're
I
not
could see
you're not a
that.
weekend update with Colin Jost
I
and Michael
think
Chayka.
dynamically, those two are fantastic. They're perfect together. Outside of that, I could care less about Colin Jost.
I don't think Colin Jost does anything besides that on S. I mean,
Oh,
because
is
he's
that
a
all he
writer.
does?
Because he's a writer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he's one of the if
I
not
also
the head
don't watch
writer.
SNL, so I see the bits on.
It's been a couple of years, but yeah, he I think he just does Weekend Update.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Well, then maybe I am a Colin Jost guy.
there you go. I have some blind rankings too. If we want to do any,
Nice.
we want to do.
Mark, you have another insensitive Stevie Wonder comment here.
Why would I say that? Because the gentleman is impaired in vision.
Or you could make a Ronnie Millsap joke.
Who's Ronnie Millsap?
Come on, don't
Come
act
on.
like you don't know.
I mean, he didn't know the song "Nights in White Satin," but rattled off 3 other Moody Blues songs.
Well, that's true.
Mark, what's your favorite Ronnie Millsap song?
Ronnie Millsap had that song "Angel."
Just call me Angel. No, what? What Angel?
Call me Angel of the morning, Angel.
That wasn't Ronnie Millsap.
Do you remember when Shaggy redid it?
Yes.
Yes, I
Shaggy,
do.
too dope.
Shaggy. That's a different Shaggy.
Turns
Can you
out it
imagine if the Insane Clown Posse redid that?
wasn't.
You know
Oh,
what?
like
I
it.
think they should. I think they should
Be
actually.
down with ICP.
I think they should.
It's kind of wild. Who'd have thought in 2025, like those guys turned out to be decent guys?
Yeah. There's a whole lot that doesn't make sense right now. Doesn't a lot.
Jim, were you ever down with the clown?
No,
No, not a juggalo.
not a juggalo.
Doesn't surprise me.
But
Oh,
I mean,
Matt, have you ever dabbled in juggaloisms?
I have not.
If anybody, Tim is the juggalo of the group, correct?
Correct.
yes.
I would think. Yeah, I would
Without
think.
him here to defend himself.
Tim
Oh
was
yeah,
down with
he's down with the
ICP.
juggalos and the juggalettes. Whoop whoop.
Whoop,
He had
whoop.
his juggalo quite a bit.
I think he's still jumping through shit. Nobody
He is. I
watches
just
anymore, but
I
he's
just
still
saw a
doing
new
shit.
one. I just saw a new one, but I think his body's starting to break down because I saw one last week and he was jumping on a fan
Okay.
Oh,
and the fan was running until like right before he jumped because you could see the fan like slow down dramatically. So he just jumped onto a fan. It wasn't a moving fan.
Now, Jim, when's the last time you jumped onto a fan? Or is your body also breaking down?
My body has broke down. There's no breaking. It is the deed is done.
it is
Whoop,
broken.
whoop.
Whoop whoop. Like if I like sit down too hard on a hard chair,
Okay.
that's
Right.
my like jumping onto a microwave covered in glass.
Right.
Just like, oh fuck, god damn it.
You wake up in the morning, you're like, this is for the juggalos and juggalettes
Whoop,
and try
whoop.
to get out of
right,
bed.
yeah, right before I get out of bed. I take that big breath
The
in.
knees crack.
I just take that big breath in and I go, yeah. Just, yeah, I'm at the grunting when I stand up age.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yep.
That's
Or
rough.
weight. I'm sure weight has more to do
Well,
with it than
that
age.
doesn't help.
But
Poor
here we
Jimmy.
are. Here we are. Well, we're in a new era starting yesterday. That
Yeah.
I'll start eating healthier because I won't have a choice.
You're not
You
gonna
won't
have
have
a
a choice.
choice.
Can we open up and take
My
that?
bank account already grew just in the last 24
Is
hours.
I went out early before work today and I bought eggs and milk and got some
Wow.
gas.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I just went out and bought a whole new house too because the real estate market is just
Heck yeah.
So much better.
Move-
So much
Moving
better.
on up.
I was looking for Red 3. Can't find it anywhere.
Can't
Yeah.
find it. It's not there.
Can't find it.
I asked my my pharmacist if I could get the latest flu shot, and she laughed at me. So,
Woke, bitch! Smacked you in the face. Ow! Sorry, I did deserve that.
yeah, sorry, I forgot what year it was.
I mean, the nice thing is, right, wrong, or indifferent, we still have TikTok, and that's what's important.
We do.
They didn't
Thank
take the TikToks away.
No,
Unless they did. Obviously, this is pre-recorded. We have no clue. I think we still have the TikTok.
I actually think there was like some legislation that was signed by the now former president that gave it like it was like a 36-hour extension or something. So it's
Yeah,
it's
he pretty much was like Trump's problem now.
basically
Why is everybody so worried about TikTok, for crying out loud?
because it's gonna go
Because it's
away,
not-
Mark.
American owned.
Right,
Oh,
it's
there's a-
Chinese owned, and they can like spy, and they can learn from the algorithms that we search for and things like that. Like every other fucking social media app
I was gonna
company
say what-
Absolutely.
doesn't steal all of our algorithms and stuff like that.
exactly.
Man, I think they're just trying to
I'm sure
force
glad
fail
I'm
it
sure
to
glad
someone.
I'm sure glad X/Twitter for the assholes out there, X, and Facebook and Instagram. I'm sure glad none of those just populate my feed with things that I don't follow, or things that I have like looked at recently and give me like minded stuff. I'm glad those apps don't do that. They just show me the content that I follow.
Facebook all the time. Like you can be talking about anything, pull up your Facebook, and within like 3 swipes, there's an ad for something you just talked about. If it's broccoli, you will find a green giant broccoli ad
broccoli
coming up
I'm
very soon.
Just gonna give it a minute. Yeah, like you search for something on there, like for the next 27 hours, your feed is just
God
gonna be
forbid
filled
you
with.
say a brand of something. Like if you watch a NASCAR race, your phone won't know what the fuck to do.
Nope. Yeah, it's
DuPont, Toyota, Chevrolet, Lowe's, Home Depot. What?
Taco Bell.
Start smoking. Taco Bell's a great one. I'm sure when I pull my phone up, there will be a goddamn Chalupa commercial coming up next.
Probably. It's
but
okay.
God forbid the Chinese get some of that information.
Right.
Like they'll find out that we're a more morbidly obese company that loves Taco Bell.
Right, seriously.
And that Jim hates birds. Okay.
Jim's
what are they going to do with that information?
Right.
Send us birds?
Well, it'll send me bird videos, and I don't want that. So
don't want that.
Thanks for doing the Lord's work, U.S. government. I'm sure glad we had no other pressing issues over the last 6 to 8 months than to get rid of TikTok. I'm glad. I'm glad that they're out doing.
I mean, shame on anybody, both sides, because both sides are fighting for it, but also maybe against it. I don't really know who's really on board with this, but whoever it is, just knock it the fuck off.
I mean, the best part about not really watching the news since a random Tuesday in November is I basically have no clue who's for and against things anymore.
I don't either. I just know I upload a couple concert videos on there. I happen to enjoy doing that, and it would be a shame if that is like just deleted and I don't have a choice in that.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
Are you going to move?
What I have heard has happened is in the weeks now leading up to this, like I think the cutoff date was Saturday. I'm not sure.
Sunday, I thought it was.
Was it Sunday? That people started downloading other Chinese-owned apps.
Yeah.
Like, I think one's called Red Note. And, like, they have openly downloaded this in defiance of the United States government blocking TikTok.
Good.
To say, no, fuck you, we're going to download this anyway. It's owned by, like, the same or a similar company, and they source the same algorithm information that TikTok does. I don't know. Welcome to America, right?
So I just pulled up my app store, and the number one app is what I believe is that red box or whatever. Lemon 8 is another one.
Lemon 8.
But I've heard Lemon 8 is owned by the same people that own TikTok. So if you've downloaded Lemon 8 to survive in the post TikTok world, it's already gone. There's one called Clapper.
I think people are downloading Lemon 8 to get away from TikTok. They're doing it in defiance,
right?
Because they are not allowed to. It is the government, and it's backfiring on the government.
Sure. Which there's one called.
Give me my red 3, goddammit.
There's one called Clapper apparently as well.
Well, that's a different one, Jim. Don't download that.
Don't download the Clapper. You won't be able to get rid of it.
Remember the app Flappy Bird that eventually got banned?
Oh my god, dude! I loved Flappy Bird.
I did too.
I didn't know they banned Flappy Bird.
Oh, it was years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
Was that the same thing? It was like foreign owned, and we were like, not going to have that.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like they have big ass arcade style Flappy Birds and like arcades you can play. Wow. I didn't know.
Well, yeah,
that.
and there was a bunch of apps that like just copied the style of it. None of them were ever just didn't run as smooth, and then obviously the rest of them got ads. That was the beauty about Flappy Bird too, is like the guy just developed it and was like, I don't care about making money on this, just play it. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
There was no ads. It was beautiful.
That's why they banned
I've
it.
ever played Flappy Bird.
Oh,
ever.
dude, it was so much fun.
Is that the one with the bird and the pipes, and you have to like?
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to tap more to make it fly up.
Huh.
It was fun. I think my highest score was
if
like.
You're not monotonizing this, then get rid of it.
Right. Yeah. What's this weirdo doing? You don't want to make money?
And
Get rid
that's
of
the
him.
day Jim was firm against birds.
Yeah,
Birds. Flappy Bird started it all.
Well, Jim liked it because he would steer the bird right into the.
Yeah, my high score. My high score
Hero.
was 1 because I screwed up one time. I
The hell
accidentally
it is.
I accidentally made it through the pipe, and I was like, "What the
Steer it into the pipe and just laugh hysterically.
stupid bird?" Why do you think I loved Duck Hunt so much as a kid?
That's right.
Wait, I can play video games and shoot the bird? Yeah, give me that gun.
Fuck that dog.
Oh, dude.
He used to laugh at you.
The number of times I tried shooting that dog.
Yep.
Yep. Fuck
You put
that
him to
dog.
sleep.
Oh, it was awful. So frustrating.
I'd like to.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yes.
So I have a blind ranking here. 1970s songs. I put in to a I don't know if I just pulled up a random list of like hits from the 70s or something, and I just would scroll and I would just
You picked them though. This isn't ChatGPT.
This is not ChatGPT. I just pulled
so
up a
we-
list of like
we
the
will
top.
have heard of these songs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like Blue Velvet by Stevie Nicks' sister or something. No, here we go. First,
Hi, I'm Rachel Nix.
Darn good song.
darn good. I saw her perform at Hershey Park one time in the blah 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 amphitheater.
Today.
Mark heard Hershey Park, and a little piece of him died
You
because it's
perked up
winter.
there.
I
Yeah.
perked up. I was falling asleep.
Now they don't do anything else in the winter until it opens up for the season, right?
Yeah, there's not much going on right now. I do have the H Lounge up there at the casino. That's nice on the weekends.
The what?
The H Lounge, the letter H Lounge up there at the Hollywood Casino. They get some decent acts up there.
And by decent acts, you mean the Jess Zimmerman band?
Look at Jess Zimmerman band. They had last year they had a Journey tribute band that was really good.
So what you mean is they put like a little Bluetooth speaker and shitty microphone in the corner of the casino, and people will randomly connect to
That's
it.
partially true. It is too small of a stage for them to have ever booked somebody like the Amish Outlaws.
Yeah, that place was packed for the Amish Outlaws.
Like, there's nothing like trying to watch a cover band with the machine going off right next to you because the fucking rooftop area, or what used to be the little rooftop area, is overflowing with people.
It gets a little wild up there. Well, you walk in there, it's like going from black and white to color in The Wizard of Oz.
I don't understand that, but yes.
Sure.
It's a whole. You go in there and you lose track of everything. You don't know what day it is, what time it is.
That's true. That's
You don't know nothing.
That's the idea, Mark.
Yes,
They get you in there.
they're making money, and I mean
They've
money.
not announced any concerts actually this year yet.
They've been kind of quiet,
They have been.
but the Amish Outlaws are coming back there.
Are they? I saw they're going to be in Lidditz. They're doing a show at the Mickey's Black Box.
Mickey's Black, yeah, and it's very expensive to see them there at Mickey's Black Box.
Is it?
I'm gonna go see them for free at the lounge.
Yeah.
I like Mickey's Black Box. That's a good venue in Lititz.
It's not right.
Jesus. It's a good time. All right, let's start here with Barracuda by Heart.
Ooh,
Heart. That's a good one. That's a good jam.
it's not a bad jam.
Not a
Now
bad-
remember, Kiss released songs in the 70s, so we
Oh,
have to leave
true.
5 open.
Oh,
Yeah. I wouldn't even put this in my top 3 Heart songs. So 4,
Really?
you know.
yeah, I would not put
Okay.
it top either.
4's fine.
All right, we're gonna do 4.
Okay with 4. Rainbow Danny.
What is your number one Heart song, Matt?
Crazy on You is 1. Magic Man number 2.
All right, those are good options.
I do not like Alone. Alone's a darn good one.
Alone would be above that too. I would even put These Dreams above.
These
But
dreams,
Barracuda.
Dreams.
Bob.
All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You. That's a good song.
That's a banger.
Heart had some bangers.
Heart did.
Yeah, the Hailstorm does a cover of that. All I Want to Do is.
Really?
Oh, you never heard it?
Probably
I've not
pretty
heard
solid.
that.
I didn't see
I've never seen the Hailstorms in concert. It's a band that I'd like to go see.
I think I saw him at the Chameleon.
Yeah, they actually. If you look up the YouTube video for that cover, it's at the Chameleon Club.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah. Chameleon right behind her. It's pretty neat. That's a good jam. They do. She does it justice. Lizzie Hailstorm.
Okay, next one. I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor.
God, that's like the '70s anthem. That's
Middle
close.
of the road. 3.
Yeah, it's number 3 for me too.
I mean, sell us on it, Mark.
Well, you know what, Gloria Gaynor. Like, how many women did that empower, Matthew? That they will survive to get out of those relationships with these bastard men after they've done them wrong. The 70s.
I didn't think about the cultural impact of that song, so 3.
3.
Jim, you bastard.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I met Gloria Gaynor. She's a sweetheart. I saw her.
All right,
That's
so-
the only reason you're saying
Yeah,
2.
yeah. So
She was so nice.
you're starting to push it down towards 5, Mark.
So
When she got up there and sang that, the place went banana.
Is that the only song she sang and left? Because
She is in the gospel music, so she sang a lot of gospel-y songs.
All right, now you're pushing it to 5.
yeah.
All right, let's keep it at 3.
So I'm hearing.
Anyway,
3.
here's "Go Tell It on the Mountain."
Go tell it on the mountain.
All right.
Smokies Eagles lost the playoffs.
Whoa!
Oh, put that out there.
Oh,
Dang!
Smoke is upset.
I didn't hear will lose. I heard lost. Woo-hoo.
That caught me off guard.
Woo-hoo.
Wow.
Boy, Lions have a couple of good seasons, and Mark's all full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah.
Pride for my lines is what I am. I'm full of pride.
Holy
get
cow!
it.
It's the only pride you're probably full of, Mark.
Well, then I did. But,
All right. So we have 3 and 4 knocked off the list. Next one, Rocket Man by Elton John.
oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I put
One of my least favorite Elton John songs.
Yeah, it is one of my least favorite.
It is not one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
I agree.
But I don't think it's 5.
It's
I
not
don't think-
5. I would put it above Barracuda for sure, and
Yeah.
I Will
Yeah.
Survive. So I'm fine with that.
Yes, for sure.
So I'm hearing
Yeah,
a
two
two.
is
I'm hearing a
fine.
2.
All right, I'll give it to 2 because there's got to be a Kiss song that goes to 5.
Does there? It's bold claim there, Mark. Next one, Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Oh, that's got to be 1. What a jam.
1.
Come on, Smokey.
Dude,
1.
they have released songs like Bohemian Rhapsody in the 70s. There's no way Dancing Queen is number 1.
Well, Jim's going to come up with like Lick It Up or something for
Mark, every intelligent person knows that was 1983.
Lick It Up was in the 80s. I feel safe about that. Now, I Was Made for Loving You. Was that 79?
That was 79.
That
Oh,
was
look
the
at
70s.
listen to Kiss historian Ryan
Son of
over
a
there.
bitch.
I was made for
I've known you for too long, which is what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Rock and Roll All Night was in the 70s too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was their third album. That was Dressed to Kill.
Part of every day.
Which the irony of that one is I bought that. That was my first Kiss album that I bought because of that song, and that's one of my least favorite Kiss songs.
I'm sorry, Mark. That's got to be 5.
So we're
I'm leaning with Mark.
Ooh.
I won.
He's going to pull out a Kiss song, and you're going to be.
I think we screwed ourselves. That's fine. We can put it at 1.
All right, Dancing
It's
Queen.
a very popular song.
Dancing Queen by ABBA is 1, which means Ryan, you called it. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen is number 5.
That is incorrect.
Number 5. So we have ABBA, Dancing
It's
Queen.
not my favorite Queen song either. I don't know if
No, it's
Bohemian
not.
Rhapsody makes my top 10 Queen songs. So
Yeah, it.
Does ABBA make your top 10 ABBA or Dancing Queen make your top 10 ABBA songs?
yeah, easily.
I did my top 10 Queen songs on Discussions with a Nobody, and Bohemian Rhapsody was not on the list.
I was
What's
gonna say
pretty-
if it's in my top 10, it's 10.
Yeah.
But if I sat and thought about it,
But like I did some deep dives on that one. Even in like my top 10 Queen hits, I probably wouldn't put it in my top. Or it would be like 9 or 10. Like it would be on the lower end of it. So you got Dancing Queen by ABBA 1, Rocket Man by Elton John 2, I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor 3, Barracuda by Heart 4, and Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen is 5.
I probably put Bohemian Rhapsody at 3 and bump the other 2 down. I would probably have it behind Rocket Man for sure.
You would keep ABBA at number 1, knowing those songs?
Yes.
Wow.
Maybe I just missed ABBA.
I mean, not ABBA's entire library.
I'm not a big fan of the song.
Brad and SOS. What's their other song?
Mamma Mia.
Oh, okay, Mamma Mia.
Yeah. Oh, and there's
Fernando is one.
Fernando's a good one. It's fucking slipping my brain at the moment. I have to look it up.
Fernando's a solid one.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. The Bears,
Yeah.
the Hershey Bears actually used that as their locker room song they would play after wins in the 2023 playoff run.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that was their locker room song.
Guys, if we stop winning, they'll stop playing this song.
But I think that kind of kind of like a silly pop song thing started with the Blues in 2019 when they Gloria, yeah.
Gloria.
I was gonna ask what team did that.
Yeah,
I also would say Bohemian Rhapsody I don't think really was big until Wayne's World.
It wasn't.
No, it's more of a cultural.
Right. So if we're looking at 70s music and importance, I think Dancing Queen and the whole disco movement's probably higher than that random song by Queen.
Yes, 100%.
It's true. It's true.
Heart.
That's my way of justifying it.
Sure.
And that's
I
okay.
can take that justification.
That's fine.
I mean, yeah, I could fight that, but I would take it. That's fine.
Been going hands and knees and just take it.
Bang, 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 bang.
It's easy for me to say.
On my hands and knees.
God, I'm fucking. That brain did not brain there. That was.
Come on, EJ.
Bang, 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 bang.
The fact that you said I would have to be on my hands and knees and just take it with no thought.
I'd have to be on my hands and knees and just take it.
Poor Smoke, he had no choice.
There's a couple recent ones I think from you.
You have to suck weirdly on it. Is that the candy cane?
Yeah.
It's got to have to suck weirdly on it.
Yeah, that's definitely the candy cane.
Where's Big Dick? Everybody wanted to know.
Yeah.
Where's Big Dick?
And then
that was a question for this week. Did he join the show?
He never did. Has anybody checked on him?
He probably showed up on Wednesday.
He was all ready to go. He was sitting at home. All right, here we go. Another Wednesday show.
In his footy pajamas, just ready to do it.
It's got to have the ass flap on those, right?
Devin is 100% the kind that wears the footy pajamas and rubs them across the carpet and shocks his mom.
Doing the Peter Griffin laugh.
It is the old style with the two buttons at the back for the. He has to wear that in the front, but it is the same style. Yeah.
Well, he could probably just put out the foot.
I was going to say he gets them custom made with the third leg.
But
third leg of the stool. Here's another one, right?
I feel like if it's on the bottom, it could goo out on your shirt.
I feel like if it's on the bottom, it can go out on your shirt.
I don't know.
Is that building a s'more maybe with the marshmallow on the bottom?
Maybe. Yeah, we were talking about.
I would build it cracker or graham cracker chocolate marshmallow. I don't know what else that would be if it was on the bottom.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't remember.
That's the first thing I thought of. It may not have had. I feel like if it's on the bottom, it could goo out on your shirt.
Yeah. Oh no, I remember what it was. We were talking about hot dogs and toppings on hot dogs. I said that I usually put mine underneath the dog, and the dog on top of the condiments.
I am more of a top condiment guy, but I will roll the hot dog a little bit to put it onto some of the bread of the roll.
If we're eating hot dogs at home, or if I'm eating them if at a friend's house or something, I will like I will get bun first, then condiments, then dog. If I'm out at like a sporting event, like and it's served just bun in
choice.
dog and bun,
the dog's already in the bun.
I will spread the bun a little.
This is a good segue to my next blind
put the
ranking,
condiment on.
honestly.
Oh, there we go. Look at us. It's like we're
We
professionals.
jump into that.
Let's go. Let's go get
Let's
him.
go. Let's go. Next
Hello.
one is baseball snacks, boys.
Ooh.
Take me out to the ball game.
Take you out.
Mark, when was the last time you went to a baseball game?
Holy cats. Probably with, we went to see the Barn Wreckers.
Oh, that's right. You did go along. Is in with Charlie.
OG was there and everybody.
Charlie
Yeah,
was
OG.
there. Holy hell!
Cousin Brian had the suite.
Was Denise there too?
Oh shit! You
that
were
was
at the game with the
It
suite
was
this
the
year.
suite.
No, the one
Oh, that's
before.
right.
I wasn't invited to that one.
The suites one was cousin Brian. Right?
Yeah, no, Ryan, you were invited. You just didn't go.
Oh, that's right.
I only went because it was a free night in the suites.
I would have gone and complained about the prices, but
Well, don't worry. Somebody already did that for you.
all right. So baseball snacks. We'll start off with peanuts. Now remember, these are the ones in the shell that you have to crack open
Of course.
and leave a mess behind. Peanuts.
I'm not looking to do any work while I sit and watch baseball. I'm thinking there's pretzels, ice cream, hot dogs, nachos, things that are much better. Cracker Jacks even have the nuts already in it. This is a 5 snack.
No, these are a number 2 for me. I will buy a bag of
2.
peanuts at pretty much every game. Yeah, actually, I don't usually get them when I go down with you, but I'll get them. I'll get them.
I've never seen you eat peanuts at the game.
Well, we're kind of on the move a lot.
Yeah.
If I know I'm going to be sitting in my seat the whole time, I lock in with a bag of nuts.
You locked in with a bag of nuts.
All right, Mark, you're the deciding factor here.
You know what? I'm going to go right down the middle and say 3. I'll be the peacemaker, like Larry.
That's not making peace at all.
Yeah, that's
It's
actually
just popping
causing
out.
more of a problem. It's 2 or it's 5, Mark.
All right,
That's a
let me think.
bitch move, Mark.
All right, let's go with 2 because
Yeah.
peanuts and baseball go together.
Jesus, I should have taken 3.
You probably should have. All right, next we have your soft pretzel.
Salt pretzel.
Be a 3 for me.
I give it a 3 as well.
Ryan's so upset. This is
3
what.
it is. I can't beat it. There's 2 3s.
All right. 3
All
it
right.
is.
What about a fucking kick in the dick? Let's put that at 1.
No.
Well, you
Well,
can't eat
next we
that,
have-
Ryan.
A little
have
child
what?
spitting in your ice cream.
We have what spawned this conversation. We have the hot dog.
Number fucking 1.
Oh yeah, that's a 1.
Yeah, you got to put
The
that
one.
That's a 1-zo right there. That's easy.
a hot
All
dog.
right. Now I don't have ice cream on the list here, Ryan, but I do have the water ice.
Fucking love water ice.
Equally as refreshing and not as messy. You don't have to deal with the.
It's not sticky. I love water ice.
No, I don't know. Depending on the day, the temperature of the day, those cups have gotten sticky. But it's a good refreshing snack.
The last time I was at a Phillies game, it was as hot as Satan's asshole.
Ah!
And like that water ice hit so
Oh,
I think-
it hits great either way.
I think Jim has the record, honestly, of hottest game that I've attended.
Oh my
'cause
god!
The one he and I went to, it was like 108.
Oh, then that's-
I think
that's-
we bailed in with like 2 outs into the top of the 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it
it
was
was in the 90s, I
brutal.
think, when we hit.
Yeah.
And I just remember roasting. For a moment, the sun was behind the foul pole, and I was like, "This is nice." And then,
Yeah.
like 3 pitches later, I was like, "Uh
Oh
oh."
no, it was fucking awful. Like when you look like when we first got there and you could see the heat waves coming off of the seats, and I'm like, this sucks. Like this is gonna be bad.
So there's no ice cream. There
No
still are nachos,
still nachos.
things like Cracker Jacks.
Mm-hmm.
What else are popular? There's like burgers. I don't need a burger at a game. There's beer. Maybe he puts beer on the list. Unfortunately, water ice has to be 5.
5.
Well, that's where fucking nuts and pretzels should have gone, but that's too late.
Water ice.
I mean, I was thinking 4, but we can go 5.
I was thinking 4 if 5 was already taken, like it should have been. Mark, what do you think?
I think it's a 5.
I also think it's a 5.
All right, 5 it up.
5. All right. So that leaves your number 4 spot. It's not Cracker Jacks. It's just plain popcorn.
I'm all right with that.
I'm okay with that being 4.
I think that's a decent.
That's a hockey snack for me.
So Ryan, if you flip peanuts and water ice, are you happier with the 2 and 5 spot?
I would have put hot dogs 1. What was our 3?
Pretzel.
Soft pretzel.
I probably would have put water ice 3. Pretzel 2 in this case. And then nuts at 5. Yeah. Yeah. 4 would be then. What was the other thing?
The popcorn.
The popcorn.
Stays at 4.
Yeah, I just feel like it's always stale. Like you're not getting fresh popcorn. A movie theater, absolutely. Popcorn at a game just doesn't. I don't really care about that.
Doesn't do it for you.
Nuts and popcorn you could flip back and forth as snacks I would never buy.
Yeah, I mean, beer is a standard for me at a game, but I know Mark doesn't drink. Ryan, I've never seen you have a beer at a game when we go, so I just left that off the list.
There.
A couple summers ago when you were kind of dipping into...
I was doing some of the Lancaster Brewing
beers
stuff
a little bit. Yeah, I think you got...
They had like a blueberry
blueberry
candy or something that was pretty tasty.
Yeah, what the hell's that Lancaster blueberry?
A blueberry lime something or another. I don't know what it was. It was okay. It was a hot day. It was cold, but to get like a can of like
it's the Blue Trail.
Blue Trail.
It's like lemon and blueberry.
I'm just not a beer guy. It's bitter. So to get like a can of like regular beer just wouldn't.
That's how you like the SARS.
I enjoyed the sours.
SARS. There's no need to be.
All
right. I got some more here. Some more Muzak ones. I got some. What else do I got? I got some movie ones. I don't feel like Mark's much of a movie guy, are you?
I'm not much of a movie guy, but I can try my best.
We'll save those for another day when Tim's here.
I've seen Prancer.
I've seen Prancer.
Let's do 1980s songs.
Yes. All right.
Like that.
So same thing. I just pulled up a list of 80s hits.
Now Lick It Up is in play.
Lick It Up is in play. We will start with Purple Rain by Prince.
God, that's such a good song.
That's tough to beat.
Darn good song, but it's probably not in my top 3 of Prince songs.
Raspberry Beret's number 1.
Raspberry Beret is definitely number 1.
Oh, number 1 without question.
Little Red Corvette's probably above it. The song from the 1989 Batman movie.
Bat Dance? Fucking Bat Dance is so good.
Bat Dance. Bat Dance.
Let's Go Crazy is above that.
Let's Go Crazy is a great song. Purple Rain's solid. Though.
Purple Rain is solid. I'm fine with 2 or 3.
I'm fine with 2 or 3. Yeah, I don't think it's number 1, but...
Does it sound any better than it did for the other shows?
Yeah.
Huh.
This is coming in clear.
It's coming in much.
Wow, that's fucking...
I think it's because when we go live on Facebook, it fucks with music and audio just for copyright purposes.
Maybe. Wow, that's fucking weird. Because it's still the same interface, but
yeah, it works well today. Now,
because I had a music game planned and I kind of scrapped it because you guys
bring it back, motherfucker.
All right, we can jump to that then.
Batman.
But where do we got Purple Rains?
I'd say 2. Purple Rain is a 2.
Up at 2.
So we're great song.
It is a great song.
It's a hit.
We're going 2. All right, next one, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
Oh damn.
3.
We'll put it at 3. I'm fine with 3.
Yeah, I'm fine with 3. It's not my favorite Michael Jackson song.
Right.
I would put it above Purple Rain, but I'm not going to and put it at number 1.
All right. Next one, The Old Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye.
5.
Whoa.
I'm fine with 4. I'm not putting it at 5. I will fight you on that.
You're upset. All right, I'll settle for 4.
Brian's got that face like he wants to put it at 5.
I fucking hate this song. And here's why. In like 9th grade biology.
We know why.
Or 10th grade biology.
Or smoke.
Or chemistry. I don't fucking know what the class was, but we had to do a science project. And I did one about fruit flies. And I had vials of fruit flies. And I put them in front of different songs. And counted which ones made the flies reproduce more. Like there was a Static X song, a classical song, and I was like, typical love song, and the typical love song I picked was Sexual Healing by... Oh no, it was Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. Yeah, this is number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 4. It was Let's Get It On.
Okay,
right.
I was gonna say like that. Like that was a hard stance on this song.
Yeah. I just heard it a lot because I had to play, but it was Let's Get It On.
So it's the reason why I hate what's the fucking song by Bush, like the most.
Glycerine.
Yeah, Everything's Zen.
Glycerine.
No,
not Glycerine.
Machine Head.
Machine Head. I the
soccer video.
Yeah, the soccer video, and fucking I heard that song for like 1,000 hours.
Sandstorm was in that too, wasn't
yeah,
it?
Sandstorm was in that one. Yeah. Oh fucking hell! I still can't.
Was BJ Rainier in the video?
No, so it was the girls' soccer team. My senior year paid well.
Might have been lurking.
He's hiding behind the net, like. All right, so we're doing 4 for sexual healing.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, we got a 4.
Yes, let's do it. 4.
All right, next one, Like a Prayer, Madonna.
Oh, that's
my favorite Madonna song.
It's my favorite Madonna song.
That's a darn good one. I consider that more of a 90s song.
You got 5 and you got 1 left.
It's not worse than Sexual Healing.
Not worse than Sexual Healing. I'm fine with 1.
I'm fine with 1.
Yeah, I'll go with 1.
All right.
I like Madonna.
That video was like hugely controversial too, right? Like it was a big deal when that
He was black, yeah.
I should have known he was going to say it.
Yeah.
Like that, doing it. I didn't see that one.
Oh, fucking hell, Mark.
That's okay. I mean, honestly, the actual Jesus was anything but a white male.
Oh, Mark.
Come on. Hillbilly might be listening.
You can't say that in today's America. You don't remember what happened yesterday, Mark?
All of the Middle East, he was the most pale person.
Goodness sakes. The views and expressions of intern Mark do not reflect that at 3CT. We don't want to get
The Middle
shut.
East doesn't exist anymore. It's the Middle USA.
That's right.
USA.
So your number 5 song.
That 3-count intern.
Jeez,
on the X.
Your number.
We have to call it that now.
We do.
We
do absolutely do. It's actually written. It's the he actually made it the 11th right in the Bill of Rights.
It's the etch.
Your number 5 song is West End Girls by the Pet Shop Boys.
That's
perfect.
That's perfect.
Yep. Boy,
that worked out well.
I'd be living.
He'd be living, he says.
I'd be living.
All right. Yeah, let's try this. We got a couple of minutes.
Pet Shop Boys are the greatest band I've ever heard.
No, they're not. They're not bad, but they're not the greatest
They're
band.
huge in Ohio.
They're big in Belgium.
All right, I made a playlist of 8-bit songs. See if you guys can guess the 8-bit.
8 bits.
The 8-bit song. We'll start here. Yes.
I believe Matthew answered, but you blasted all of our ears.
I did. I was like trying to find the.
I was so trying.
Trying to find the volumes there. Yes, it was Africa.
Okay.
Good job. Great song.
Good job, Matthew.
I mean, we're playing as a team, right?
Yeah. We're not keeping score. It's like whose line is it anyway?
Right. As long as as a collective we can figure out the song, we did. Just
and these are just completely random. I just put this like into my Amazon Music, and I just kind of went down lists of playlists, and I would just randomly.
Sure. All right. Beth by Kiss next. Yeah, we got it.
All right, next one.
Power Rangers theme.
Yep. Yeah, when I say random, I mean random.
Holy shit.
Yeah, at first I was thinking it was My Sharona.
All right, very good, Ryan. Next one.
Oh, it's Gilligan's Island.
It is Gilligan's Island. I included some that Mark would get. I figured that would be fair.
I thought it was Voyage of the Mimi. Did you guys have to watch that in elementary school?
I don't remember watching that.
I don't think me.
I don't remember watching that either.
Oh, Mark didn't
Might have
have
been
moving films when he was in
Might have been
elementary school.
a Kissel Hill elementary thing.
Maybe.
Then.
Mark watched Rock when he was in elementary school.
Yeah.
Jim, you were lit at Zell, right?
I was lit at Tell the whole time. Because Ryan, you split, right?
Ryan.
I was back for the first 2 years. Lit itself 3 through 5, Bonfield. Nope, I lied. 2, 3, 4 in Lit itself, 5 and 6 in John Bonfield.
There you go.
Never made it to Old Kissel Hill.
Yeah, the one.
God,
the one
Kissel
you
Hill's
didn't.
beautiful this time of year.
Yeah.
Darn nice school.
Darn
Nice school.
All right.
St. Joseph's.
There we go. Next one. I know Tim probably would have gotten this, but
I got it.
you got it?
Blinding Lights.
Yep. Very good.
Oh,
There
yeah.
it is, there it is,
The Weekend. The WrestleMania pandemic.
Pandemic,
song,
yeah.
right?
What ended up being the Pandemic Mania. Yep. All right. 4 for 4 so far.
That's Crazy Train.
It is.
All right.
This is some pretty good bits here in the start.
That's really solid, actually.
that's
I like
solid.
that.
Yeah. It's fun putting these lists together just because
I like the I. It was fun.
All right. Number 6.
System of a Down. Chop Suey.
Chop Suey.
There it is.
I knew you'd get there eventually. All right.
Boy, without having any genre restrictions,
It can
my
be tough.
little old PS brains fucking.
The fact that we haven't missed any is impressive.
Yeah, 6 for 6. Here we go. Next one.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Longest intro ever. Yeah, pretty good one.
I'm hoping they just hang on until like mid-May, and then
There you
they
go.
can
That's,
just do whatever.
once you see him,
Whatever
it doesn't
nature
matter.
needs to happen, I need to see it once.
There you go.
They're gonna open with Thunderstruck, right?
I actually have no clue what they typically would even open with.
I would assume that makes the most sense to get the crowd hyped and just have that.
Can
that
they go
intro
that
going?
hard from the beginning?
See, I would think you would start with Hell's Bells.
Hell's Bells, I would thought too. Let me
You
look.
can just start
pull
with
up
the
an
bell.
old,
I always find it ironic that they close with "For those about to rock, we salute you." Like to me,
Right.
that's the opener.
That should be. I
AC/DC
mean,
set list.
"Shook Me All Night" should be the closer.
Yeah, you would think.
Idiots. That's
I
why
feel
I'm
like
not going.
Thunderstruck would be the good one to come out of
that for the intermission.
start
or
the encore with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So last year, their last show was in August. They started with "If You Want Blood, You've Got It."
Oh, that's a solid start.
All right.
Back in Black, Demon Fire, Shot Down in Flames, Thunderstruck 5.
Okay.
Have a Drink on Me, Hell's Bells 7.
Well, I guess like with a couple of those songs, you can kind of give the band a rest at the start of the
Shot
chart.
in the Dark 8, Stiff Upper Lip 9, Highway to Hell 10, Shoot to Thrill 11, Sin City, Rock and Roll Train, Dirty D's Done Dirt Cheap 14, High Voltage, Riff Raff, You Shook Me All Night Long 17, Whole Lotta Rosie, and then Let There Be Rock. For the encore, it was TNT, and for those about to rock, we salute
Okay.
you.
All right.
No Girls Got Rhythm.
Wow.
No girls,
Girls
got
got rhythm.
That
Dang.
surprises me.
And I'm assuming this was their like European set list. It looks to be the same. They're not going to change up a bunch of shit. They're old as hell. I don't remember.
All right. So
Is that just you and Mark going to that?
God help me.
God, have fun driving.
It is.
Well, at
It's
least
gonna
there's
be
usually
fun.
not traffic around the DC area.
Is it just you and Mark going to Metallica? Or Tim?
And Tim.
Spring?
Tim is going as well.
Timmy's going. That's going to be a blast.
Tim is going.
All right, next one. You're 7 for 7 so far.
Oh, that's the
Buddy Holly.
Weezer.
Buddy Holly. Well done. Well done.
Weezer.
The old Weezer.
Weezer.
Weezer. All right.
Weezer.
Next one.
Michael Jackson, Smooth
Yeah.
Criminal.
Yes.
Alien Ant Farms.
Or it could be Alien Ant Farm.
Yeah.
Could
yes.
be. That guy's still picking up his
I've-
teeth after his run-in with Chad I. Ginsburg.
I prefer
Yes.
the Alien Ant Farm version, honestly.
Yeah, dude, that Alien Ant Farm version of that song is still a banger.
Yeah.
I was on Spotify the other day at work, and Movies, the other Alien Ant song, Alien Ant Farm.
forgot
song
about
came on.
that.
I was like, holy shit, I forgot all about this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun little song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure is. All right, number 10.
Bowser's Castle.
No.
Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X.
Lil
Yeah.
Nas X. Very good. How many more? I put 22 on this list. We're halfway.
Featuring
We're halfway
Billy
home.
Ray Cyrus, who just performed yesterday, or 2 days ago, or whenever it happened.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Yeah, he did.
Feels.
So did
I mean,
Carrie Underwood.
don't get me wrong. It feels a
like
lot. It already feels a lot
things-
longer ago, but
Things that are really disappointing. Did
Yeah.
not expect Carrie Underwood to have done that.
although if we really think
Although I
about it,
expected it.
not that
I know-
surprising.
I know someone who's really happy about that.
Cool. Surprised he didn't.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
surprised he didn't die or loss of blood flow.
He might.
All right. Next one.
Come on. Oh,
The
Gorillas.
Gorillas.
What's the song?
Clint
Feel
Eastwood.
Good
There it
Inc.
is.
Oh, wait, which one is it?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh, Clint Eastwood. That's right. Was the album Feel Good Inc?
I
Was that
think
the
so.
No,
CD?
Feel Good Inc. was the second one. I think the first one with Clint Eastwood was like a self-titled album.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Halfway home. You're 11 for 11. Next one.
The
Oh, I
Ramones.
I want to be sedated.
There it is.
Sedated.
Good job.
Sedated now.
Next. Next one. Play if it's gonna play.
Beastie Boys.
Song.
Well, that's Sabotage.
There it is.
Sabotage, yeah.
Sabotage.
Mark, did you see one of the Ramones? They're going to be up in at the Love Drafts.
I think it's Marky, isn't it? The drummer.
Maybe.
Is he bartending? What's it?
I think he's one of the few that are left. Him and Ronnie, I think, are the only. And CJ, I guess, is still kicking.
Oh,
I think it's
CJ.
Marky.
Oh,
There's
CJ.
Joey and
And
Johnny.
call me dumb. I didn't know none of them weren't actually related.
No, they're not.
I just assumed
I
there
actually
was
didn't
an
know that either,
actual
but
brother or cousin or something there,
No.
but they're all just not related.
and brother
None of them are
cousins,
actually
they all
named Ramones.
the brother cousins played yesterday, I think.
Is that who it
Did they?
was? Shit.
Yeah. All right, number 14. Next one.
Oh, it's Mr.
Oh.
Brightside.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Killers.
The
is.
Killers.
All right.
What a jam.
It is a good jam. Next one.
Come together.
Yup.
Beatles.
Good.
The Beatles.
The old Beatles.
Beatles.
The old beat. Hey,
Beatles
slap
Alley.
nuts. All right. Next one.
Oh, that's,
Sweet Dream. The Eurythmics. What an awful song.
Sweet Dreams. Or it could be Marilyn Manson.
It is the Eurythmics,
Would have been.
but yes. All right. You have 6 more. You gotten them all right so
Pissed.
far?
Oh, that's
Bye, bye, bye.
Sure is.
Hey, hey.
That's the thing.
All right.
Not-
This one may need Mark to get. This is
Uh-oh.
one I threw in for Mark. Matt, you might know it. Ryan, you'd surprise me if you know it. I'll be honest. I'll give a hint if I need to.
Oh, it's Good Time.
There it is. It is the theme from Good Times.
Dynamite.
I was expecting the Taylor Swift song.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was expecting a Shana Na song, like Born to Hand Jive or something.
I figured I'll throw in a couple of old TV themes in case if Mark struggles with any other ones, that he'll get them. There you go. Good job, Mark. All right, next one.
You've got a friend in me.
Yep.
You got Friend and Smoke.
By Randy Newman
Yep. Good old Randy
And-
Newman.
and Lyle Lovett, right?
I think so, yeah. I think so. All right, 3 more.
That's fine. Oh, it's
Oh,
Dancing with
Dancing
Myself.
with Myself.
Yep.
Billy Idol.
Sure is old Billy.
Billie Eilish.
That's somebody that I would still really enjoy seeing
He's
live.
on my bucket list for some reason.
Like he's on like a weird bucket. I think because he, like, on one of Bam Margera's TV shows, like saw him live, and like I was like, I think it'd be a really fun fucking show to go see.
Fun show, yeah.
And
I'd rather go to Billie Eilish. I'll go with Mark.
there you go.
She was just in Baltimore not long ago.
Thanks
Alright.
for the invite.
Yeah, way to go, Mark.
Well,
You guys can go see her. They're doing a like a benefit show for the fires. They're out in LA. I mean, something you have to take an airplane and everything, but the lineup they have, they're doing a show at the Forum, the Kia Forum, and the other one for the benefit for like the
Could
fires.
you
and shit out
imagine
there.
being in an airplane going cross country with intern Mark?
that'd be
Oh.
fun.
Well, the
Yeah,
last.
you could-
Never mind. I won't
You
even
can
make
bring
it.
a tablet and watch a movie, Jim.
Well, I feel like he'd find a way to talk over it still.
Yes.
All right, 2 more.
Jenny.
7-5.
Jenny.
Sure is.
By Tommy Two-Tone.
Tommy
Yes,
Two-Tone.
sir. Old Thomas Two Tone.
All right.
It's Two-Tony.
Tommy Tutoni.
All right, and last one.
'99 Red Balloons.
Sure is.
Is that the German version, though? Could be 99.
No.
Luft
It'd be
balloons,
Luft
if it's-
balloons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's Nana, right?
Nana.
Yeah.
And like Goldfinger did the cover, right?
Goldfinger
Oh
covered
shit!
it.
You're
Yeah.
right. There we go.
Can you find an 8-bit of Scotty Doesn't Know?
There probably is one. Let's
Love to
Probably.
see if there's one
God
of that.
does know.
What a great
They actually
song.
just took Euro Trip off of Netflix. I saw it was leaving soon, And I'm like, you know what? I can watch it for like a 13th time.
That's why I believe in physical media, Ryan.
There you go. There you go.
I actually can't find one.
Oh, it's a shame. I'm assuming it's streaming on like 7 other different services.
Yeah, probably.
I do still have the DVD. I think it
yeah.
holds up.
Yeah, it's still a good one.
It does hold up. It's a funny movie. It really is.
It's still a good one. It's still a good one. Anything else you guys want to cover?
I have one more blind ranking, but it's really probably only going to be for Mark. I made it specifically for him.
Yeah, let's hit it. That'll be the last thing we do.
Mark's here, so
get it out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. We're blind ranking Hershey Park roller coasters.
Oh, I'm all in.
Ryan rides the coasters.
Absolutely. I think I've ridden everything but one up there.
All right. Well, we'll
two.
We're starting off with the Super Duper Looper.
In 1985, that was a 1. I'd say in 2025, it's a 5.
Ryan has 4. Jim?
Well, you know what?
4.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4 because the Trailblazer.
The Trailblazer could come up.
All right. Next, we have the Comet.
4.
You just used 4.
3.
I'm fine putting the Comet at 3.
Comet's
it's
at
a
3.
classic out and back wooden roller coaster.
They just put new cars on it last year.
Jim can weigh into this next one. We have the Wildcat.
8. Fucking 8. The worst.
No, wait a minute, Jimmy. It's been revamped. It's now the Bobcat's Revenge.
Nope, fuck that ride.
Are we talking about the actual Wildcat?
The actual Wildcat.
I loved it. That thing beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah, it beat you like a Water Street hooker.
Oh, just when I'm out, you fucking yank me back in. I didn't expect that one.
Oh man, I'm glad we did do this segment last.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm riding it one time and never again. I could see why roller coaster people would have enjoyed it.
Now that, Jim, of all of the roller coasters you've ever ridden, is your favorite?
Yes. Yeah, actually. It would be. It's also my least favorite, but it is my favorite.
By default, yes.
On that. How trick Jimmy to get on that?
I told Jim that it's probably better than going on like something like the Comet, because the first drop is more like bends. So it's not like the thrill of going straight down. It's not as scary because it bends. I didn't tell him it was like a rickety ride.
Like I don't even remember exactly why like you why you actually convinced me to go on one that day.
That's when you trusted me.
Well, that's true.
Oh, the day the trust.
That's true. My anxieties weren't as bad as they are today.
Well, they weren't as bad as when you got on the coaster.
Well, yeah. Maybe that's where anxiety really started.
It was the moment that lap bar.
But like I never
Yeah,
like I never rode one, never wanted to. I'm not a heights guy, I'm not really a speed guy. But for some reason that day Ryan talked me into it and he's like, "Yeah, it's really not that bad, blah blah blah." That's right, and you got to go in the back of the in the back car because it's the smoothest ride of them all. And like an idiot, I believed him.
I mean, that is true.
Not on that.
Not on the Wildcat.
No. The train pulls the
it
back
fucking
car
shit
down.
whips you. Yeah, fucking shit whips you.
It whips your ass around. Yep.
And I just remember going up the first hill, and I looked over and I saw how little the Giant Center looked, and I was like, "Oh, I actually don't want to do this." Like I wanted to change my mind. Like, in Apollo 13 when Jim Lovell's looking at like the abort mission button, if there would have been one of those on the roller coaster, that ride would not have happened at that point.
And that's not even like, I don't even think at that time it was like the third tallest drop.
Yeah, it wasn't super tall. I think it was just the distance
and
oh, fuck
height,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
And then midway through the ride, Jim's lap bar just like bumped up a notch. Like it wasn't fully latched in. Like his gut maybe knocked it up a notch or something. And
I
he's
heard
like,
a click.
Open. And I laughed so fucking hard that my friend thought he was going to fly out.
Yeah, I heard a click and I thought that was the end. I thought
that was it. I couldn't. I don't think I laughed as
And
hard.
then
You wore
my-
your
my-
like old Notre Dame hat,
Yep.
and then like got shuffled around to like another part
Right,
of the
because
car.
I didn't. Nobody told me to like sit on it, so I had it like between my legs. Like I was holding my legs together. But then at one point during the ride, because you can't just hold your fucking legs together when you're getting fucking shit whipped around, so my legs came apart. I felt my hat come loose.
Mark to this day still has that hat.
I failed you as a friend that day.
And
That's very
the
hurtful.
and like the guttural scream that came out of my body, like
Never heard that sound.
I've never made it since
ever
then.
again.
I didn't make it before that day, and I haven't made it since that day.
Ryan told me this story about 8 years ago, and he tried to recreate.
I mean, it was just like it was a like right.
It was so.
It came from like the like well inside
like,
my
people,
body.
Like on roll. No,
No, it was
so
like
deep.
it-
It sounded like literally a raped ape. Is all I could think that this thing would sound like.
like it sounds like what I imagine the music Charlie
rape?
Thrower listens to sounds like. Like that's and Charlie, I know you're listening. I say that respectfully.
Yeah.
Like that's just
I mean, I've heard Cannibal Corpse. It had nothing on the sound that you produced.
right.
that
Like I
did it.
actually wish I could have gone back in time and recorded that. I could have made some money selling it to, like a music group.
Just put a music track behind that. You'd have been multi-platinum in 2025.
Fucking hell. Blew that one.
A rape.
All right, so
That's on me. I shouldn't have done that. I don't feel bad about it, but I
No,
did at the
no.
moment. I did it. I felt bad. I really did.
And then my fucking neck hurt the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
I
'Cause
was like, hey, let me get you a snow cone. I'm sorry.
Because I went fucking stiff. I didn't know you shouldn't go stiff.
nope.
I did everything wrong.
No, I mean if Jim's knuckles were the definition of like white knuckling
Oh
something
yeah.
the entire ride.
I'm
I mean,
fairly certain one of my
desperate,
knuckles broke through the skin. Like I was gripping that hard.
just pure bone.
All right, so we have Wildcat 2, we have Comet 3, we have Super Duper Looper at 4. Next, we are ranking the Sidewinder.
Oh,
What a headache machine.
5.
5. It has to be 5.
All
If
right.
you've never ridden a Sidewinder, you ride it once, smack your head off the side, and be like, "Don't need
Yep.
that again."
Never
Is
doing
that's what's
anything.
called like the Jolly Rancher experience or whatever.
Yeah,
now,
no,
right?
they just
Mix.
coat a fresh coat of paint on a fucking headache.
And they have the tunnel that they shoot the scents, the Jolly
snow
Rancher
scents and
scents.
the
Oh,
colors,
so it's
yeah.
basically the same ride. They just
Same
Oh,
exact
made it
ride.
colors.
It is literally just the Sidewinder painted green.
Yeah,
Green
they
and
painted-
blue.
And they got there's a couple employees in that box spraying Glade air fresheners when you go through.
Yeah, when you go through this box, it shoots like it's like a fog machine, and it's a Jolly Rancher scent.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it takes you up, and you just do it backwards, and that's it.
Yeah.
Same
no
ride.
fun backwards, you can't see nothing.
The ride in front of it visually is really neat to watch. The
Oh, that fucking twisty do thing.
the remix or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Remix is fun.
All right, so then at the number 1 spot, you guys have the Great Bear. I think
Oh,
you
that's
did pretty
really
well.
That's solid.
I
I
like
think
the
Jim, your wife, would probably put that.
I
as
think
number
she
1, I
enjoys.
think.
Yeah, she enjoys the Great Bear. When we
She
went
wrote that when we
this
went up
summer,
there.
she went. We got some free passes again this year, so I'll have a day to go up there.
The last time I went on the Great Bear, I got sick. It was like the last corkscrew I just wasn't ready for, and it like caught me off guard, and I just got like crazy motion sick on that. And I've not ridden it
Caught me
since.
off guard.
Did you herg or did you just?
Almost. I took my father on it. He did into the
Aw.
paddle boats
Oh.
pond that's right by.
Oh.
So we got off. He was yucking into that. I almost did. It was rough. This was years ago. I've not ridden it since, but I knew it was the one loop, the turnaround, one corkscrew, and then the final corkscrew. You kind of go uphill, and it just was like, whoa, fuck, and it just totally got me dizzy.
It got smoky.
Got it.
Got me bad.
Got him.
Did you?
Got my father worse. Poor fella.
That's why he walks like weird to this day, right?
To this
That's
day.
what did it.
Well, actually, he doesn't do motion very well. We took him on the he doesn't do spins at all. We took him on the tilt-a-whirl at Knoebels,
Oh no.
which
you're
is
a
just
monster.
spins. I don't fucking know why we would have done that. And he got sick. And this was years ago. This is gonna make any Knoebels doubter score points for them. It's before they had running water to like all of their rides. So while the Tilt-A-Whirl was still operating, my dad had his head out throwing up in like fucking round motions around.
Oh,
There's
no.
like vomit tracks around the fucking thing.
That's so gross.
My poor father, he went back to the car and slept the rest of the day. It ruined his day. But they had to shut the ride down and like it's near a bathroom. The
Haul in
employees
buckets.
had buckets of water to bucket off the Tilt-A-Whirl. My father threw up. It was closed for a solid like 55 to an hour, having to bucket off the vomit because it just was like figure eights of vomit
Right.
all around the fucking ride. It wasn't like in one spot. My mom was yelling, "Stop the ride!" It was so fucking bad.
Oh,
I don't understand why they didn't stop the like the minute somebody starts herging,
Yeah.
shut
They
it
were like,
down,
"No,
man.
Can't stop it. Can't stop the ride." I don't know
mean,
what was going on.
Jim, you know the type of people that go to Knoebels. and
Well,
how
that's
you're
true.
Expecting the people that work there to have this common sense.
So I'm fairly certain like my issues with like with amusement rides and stuff begin when I was like 3.5 years old and my parents took me on the Tilt-A-Whirl. And I'm fairly certain like that's where it began. Like it just somewhere in the deep recesses of my brain, I remember that, and I'm like, nah, this is a big no. This is a no-go for me.
Yeah, I don't think I have a good equilibrium. Period. Like just full stop. I don't think my equilibrium's great. So anything like that would fucking kill me.
Yeah, dude.
I'm fine with flat rides. Give me like the antique cars, the bumper cars, and a haunted house.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's smooth, normal. The train at Knoebels, great.
Great.
Love the fucking train.
Mark, what's your favorite? What is your favorite roller coaster, Mark, up at the Hershey Parks?
Shoot. I like the Thigh Crush
Oh, okay. The thought. Yeah, I've never ridden that.
or the Sky Rush.
Sky Rush.
Is that the one that you found all the money underneath?
It is actually.
Well, that explains it.
That explains it.
It
Sure
rained.
does.
I'm telling you, you couldn't make it up, and there was money everywhere.
Mark actually just like beat up a single mom. He's like, "Hey, look what I found underneath the roller coaster."
Got Hershey Park money.
He threatened to throw her in.
Poor mom with the stroller bleeding out of her lip.
It was a
Mark's
double wide.
counting ones.
Those double wide strollers have no business anywhere.
Yes.
Might as well be a
Damn
full
people
dozer.
in their 2 kids.
God.
Get them front to back. Don't get the double wide. I start screaming, "Park it!" Let's park it. Park it.
You would too. You really would. But thanks everybody for playing along. We'll be back on Thursday. Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on all of those channels, all podcast platforms as well. You can get us on all of our other social media. We're at 3 Count Thursday. Anywhere a social media site still exists, because some may be gone, others are still here for now. So yeah, we're on 3 Count Thursday on your social medias. Until Thursday, stay safe, stay smart, and as always, go for the pin.
Park it.
Found the next Mark shirt. Park it.
Park it.
Park it. Yes.